Hello and welcome to Theme Park History Podcast 4. Today we are going to explore the downfall of the American Adventure Park. Initially it opened as Britannia Park in 1985, that being my birth year. No significance there. Back to Britannia Park, which sadly only lasted 20 weeks. Despite being owned by the British Coal Board, Britannia Park could not find its feet. Later, in the June of 1987, it reopened as American Adventure, a Wild West theme park. This was owned by Park Hall Leisure, who were the incumbent owners of Camelot Theme Park. Park Hall Leisure was actually a sideline venture of Granada. However, by 1997, this was to be a new business venture for Venture World. At the top of the Venture World hierarchy was the previous head honcho of Alton Towers, going by the name of John Broome. With the ownership difference came a new title for the park, becoming American Adventure World. The association with John Broome did not last so long. It was sold to Leisure Parks. Again, the name changed, but this time to American Adventure. As of the earlier 2000s, attendance rapidly started to decline. The park's objective became orientated towards the younger and family market, with white knuckle rides being left standing but not operating. As of 2007, the park announced it would never open again. So we have looked briefly at the history of the park. Let's, as we normally do, look at the coasters and then discuss further into the topic of why park's demise. So here we go with American Adventure Park's coaster lineup. Firstly, we have the Buffalo Ride, a Zamperla sit-down coaster. Most of you probably know that Zamperla are still in the coaster production market. Zamperla made the Big Beast Top Thrill 2. However, the Buffalo coaster is much milder. It was eventually relocated to Twin Lakes Park after being operational at AAP from 1987 until 2006. Moving on to our second coaster, again it's a Zamperla powerhouse. This one is called Mini Mine Rush. It's a kiddie coaster actually, that only operated in the last year of AAP. Thirdly, we have the coaster called Missile. The design is a shuttle coaster built by Vekoma. These are more commonly known as boomerang coasters as they go forward and then backwards across the same layout or vice versa. It hosted rides from 1989 July until 2004. The coaster moved and is still operational at Pleasurewood Hills. To add to this, Vekoma is a Dutch manufacturer. They are still producing coasters that operate in prestigious parks. Next up, number 4. This is a runaway train produced by Big Country Motioneering. It was a sit-down coaster from 1987 until 2006. It has since been travelling the UK in the fairground circuit. Big Country Motioneering originated in England from the West Midlands. The company changed a lot, but did not last long operating from 1984 until 1992. Lastly on the coaster list, we have Twin Looper. Made by the previously mentioned Soke Group, a sit-down coaster that operated from 1995 to 2006. It then relocated to a Polish theme park. So that's it for the coasters at the American Adventure Park. Not so many this time, but the park definitely had coasters made by some of the best coaster engineers out there. So let's look more closely and compare with previous analysis. Previously, we focused on wealth, stating that the north was generally poorer than the south, but this park is in the Midlands. Alton Towers is still in the Midlands and is still thriving-ish. Blackpool is in the north and is on the verge of thriving. Let's be bold and say location is not really the cause of the demise of AAP. It only had 5 coasters during its operational years. The park did have lots of flat rides and wasn't focused on coasters like most theme parks. Let's be bold again and ask the question, do theme parks have a lifespan due to capitalism? Good coasters cost mega money. Without TLC, retheming and replacement, coasters lose quality. How long can a coaster keep its entertainment level without mega investment? Come on, coaster maintenance costs are amazingly high. What if the cost was easier to meet? If supply and demand was different economic from capitalism? Imagine a tariff-free trade with someone who supplied goods based on their needs as opposed to their costs. Does capitalism put a shelf lice on the ever-increased costs of maintenance and replacement of coasters? Or are these parks just badly managed? The only way to get a further grip on this is to look more in depth into the redundant theme parks. So let's look forward to the next episode. See you soon.